February content update is finally here, and there will be a chance to get most of the 5-star raid bosses with their featured attacks during their respective raid hours. So let's go over all the bosses and when they'll be out, and I'll also give you a brief rundown of all the events happening as well as the spotlight hours, because things are quite a bit different this month. So let's get into it, starting with the mega raids. First up, we're going to have Latias and Latios going from January 31st to February 15th. Latias will have a raid hour on January 31st and Latios on February 7th. Then we'll have Mega Absol from February 15th to 22nd and Mega Garchomp from February 22nd to March 1st. Now let's move on to the 5-star raids, and some of these raid bosses will be available with their featured attacks during their respective raid hours, and we are going to get a whole week of raid hours this month, which is something new that I haven't seen in the past 2 years since I returned to Pokemon Go. So in 5-star raids, we are going to have Darkrai from February 15th to the 20th with a raid hour on February 19th, where it will know the featured attack Sludge Bomb. Then we'll have Cresselia from February 20th to the 21st with a raid hour on February 20th, where it will know the featured attack Grass Knot. The Lake Trio will be back in their respective regions as well on February 21st and 22nd. Then we'll have Heatran from February 22nd to the 23rd with a raid hour on February 22nd, where it will know the featured attack Magma Storm. Then we'll have Origin Forme Giratina from February 23rd to the 26th with a raid hour on February 23rd, where it will know the featured attack Shadow Force. We'll also have Dialga and Palkia in both forms on February 24th and 25th for the Glboal Sinnoh Tour event. Then we'll have Cresselia and Heatran both returning on February 26th to March 1st, and we will also have Shadow Articuno in the Shadow raids on the weekends in February. Note again that the 5-star raid bosses with featured attacks will only have them during their respective raid hours and not during the other times that they are out. Also note that raid bosses generally switch out at 10 a.m., the exception here being Dialga and Palkia. They will come in at 10 a.m., but they also leave at 6 a.m. the same day on both days of the Sinnoh Tour. So you have from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the Glboal Sinnoh Tour event to raid Dialga and Palkia in both forms. We're also going to see Elite raids coming back on February 14th when Enamorus will make its Pokemon Go debut during Valentine's Day, and there will be 4 hours this day where it will appear. This is 12 to 1 p.m., 1 to 2 p.m., and then 5 to 6 p.m. and 6 to 7 p.m. Keep in mind that these are in-person raids only, so you cannot remote into them and you cannot invite people to come join you. All right, that's it for the raids. Let's take a look at the spotlight hours. There is only going to be 3 this month, so that week where we have all those raid hours taking place from Monday to Friday, there will not be a spotlight hour, but the 3 that we will get are Dratini with 2x Catch XP on February 6th, Munna with 2x Catch Candy on February 13th, and Sandshrew and Alolan Sandshrew with 2x Transfer Candy and a chance at Rare Candy XL when transferring as well. Make sure you have a full bag of stuff to transfer this one. Doesn't even matter what you're transferring. Even if you haven't saved up enough good stuff, transfer anything that you caught that day, because a chance at Rare Candy XL is not something you want to miss out on. Even if you don't want the bonus regular candies for that Pokemon, that chance at Rare Candy XL is too good to pass up, because as the name suggests, it is very rare and it is also very useful. All right, now let's quickly go over all the events that are happening in February and their dates. So on February 4th is Chansey Community Day. On February 5th to the 11th is the Lunar New Year Dragons Unleashed event. Videos coming out for those soon. February 10th is Go Battle Day, so you can do 100 GBL battles this day. February 11th is Hisuian Decidueye Raid Day from 2 to 5 p.m. February 13th to the 15th is the Carnival of Love event. February 16th to the 18th will be the in-person Sinnoh Tour event in LA. And then February 19th to the 23rd is the Road to Sinnoh event. And February 24th to the 25th is the Glboal Sinnoh Tour event, going from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. February, obviously a very big month for raids and events. Those Sinnoh Tour events coming up, I will make a video to cover that later in the month. So if you don't want to miss that, you might want to hit the subscribe button. But other than those pieces of big news for February, there is one more thing to talk about, and that is another Eggs-pedition paid ticket for the month of February. So that will get you the same bonuses as the previous month's ticket. Those bonuses will include 1 single-use incubator awarded for your first Pokestop or gym spin of the day, 3 times XP awarded for your first catch of the day, 3 times XP for your first Pokestop or gym spin of the day. You can open up to 50 gifts per day, receive up to 150 gifts per day from spinning Pokestops and gyms, and then hold up to 40 gifts in your item bag. If you purchase the ticket, you will also get research that will get you XP, Stardust, and an encounter with Hisuian Growlithe. And then if you buy the ticket from the web store, not the in-game store, then you will also get the Security Core hat and outfit as avatar items from Legends Arceus. I noticed in the blog that it says you get access to these items, so I'm hoping that means you just get them for free and you can wear them if you want, not that you get access to purchase them in the store. Not entirely sure. Wording is a little bit odd there. All right, everybody, if you found the video useful, consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing for more Pokemon Go news, tips, and live streams. If you want more Pokemon Go content right now, check out one of the videos on screen. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next one, friends.
I've got something incredibly funky.